It's Friday. Friday seems like a good time to be positive. So there was a miracle story on Thanksgiving where a man from, guess where, Alabama, fell off a cruise ship and they found him 20 hours later. Have y'all heard about this? Well, this morning I was trolling Good Morning America, like the other hundreds of millions of Americans, trying to figure what the hell has happened to Amy Robach, because she has left her husband, Billy Campbell, aka Andrew Shue from Melrose Place, for her work colleague, TJ Holmes, who is right cute. And they hadn't been having an affair. I'm sure it's one of those, it was an emotional affair. But I mean, you know darn well those fools started liking each other. They were training for a marathon together. Note to self, if you're married, do not train for a marathon with someone. That's what happened to General Petraeus. Did y'all know that? Yeah, that journalist, General Petraeus, was about as homely and nice as they come. And that journalist, you know darn well she went after him. I was born and raised in Alabama. Well, I mean, I love Alabama, but I'm not surprised that the person was from Alabama or South Carolina or North Carolina or Tennessee. I mean, it's just something where somebody would claim they fell off a cruise ship. So I have been on right many cruises. Let me tell you what a cruise is like. Cruises do not have low railings. Okay, so pretend this is a cruise boat. This is the railing of a cruise boat. My bosoms are resting on the railing. So unless you are 9 feet tall, there is no way you would fall. It's impossible. You cannot fall off a cruise ship. You think he jumped. Hell yeah, I think he jumped. Yes, sirree Bobby, I sure do think he jumped. But this morning, as I was waiting for Amy Robach to come on, of course, she's like totally hiding because she had all those photos of her fanny being cupped by the work husband. So she's not on. So I happened to see this, which I will say is quite a good nugget. Maybe he was drunk. I would say I would probably bet 2 of my 4 children on that. But let's just see. I mean,
this was a crazy story.
This is gold.
His skin is raw from the salt and swimming. Somehow, James Michael Grimes doesn't have a broken bone or even a cut.
Okay, you don't get cut from falling off a cruise boat. It's not like he fell into like a ice field. He fell into the water. Oh my God, a cut.
Thanksgiving miracle when he already knows has changed his life forever.
And I'm thankful he's alive.
James Michael Grimes knows he's lucky to be alive.
My worst fear is drowning, and that was something I did not want to have to face.
The 28-year-old
he faced it.
overboard a cruise ship in the middle of the night, saying he spent about 20 hours treading water alone in the Gulf of Mexico.
I wanted to see my family, and I was dead set on making it out of there. You know, I was never accepting that this is it. This is going to be the end of my life.
It was supposed to be a Thanksgiving celebration. James Michael and 18 of his family members boarding the Carnival Valor last Wednesday.
Look at the rail.
We were just hanging out, having a good time, watching some live music,
and getting real hammered. Let's just go ahead and say it. Just hanging out, first day on a cruise, watching some live music. How many drinks do we think he might have? 19?
Yeah. Did you have a few drinks?
I had during the day.
What do you define as a few? 14. Did you have a few drinks? I can't believe she said that. So it makes me so happy. Hold on, let's see what else he said.
Actually did like an air guitar solo, and there was a competition they were doing, and I'd won it, so I'd won a free drink, so I had that. But
He has on a sun hat at
You
night.
hadn't had like, you weren't like inebriated.
He's
and had, like,
hammered.
a ton of drinks.
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
How many drinks do you think you'd had?
I couldn't really say.
Around.
I couldn't say. I don't know. I was just doing air guitar. Wasn't drinking. I was just, hanging out. The air guitar video is going to hurt the lawsuit that he's trying to figure out if he can do. I mean, let's be honest. He's trying to figure out how he's going to sue this cruise company. And, I'm married to an attorney, a criminal attorney, but I'm not into this suing everybody. Did you all see, pretend this is a commercial break. Did you see that someone is suing Kraft Macaroni and Cheese or Velveeta because they're saying it takes more than 3.5 minutes to make the frickin' microwaved macaroni and cheese? A woman from Hialeah, that's near Miami, legit suing. Like, to me, if you're going to do that, you should go to jail. You cannot sue people for macaroni and cheese being 3.5 minutes. I mean, this is why Americans are dumb. Okay, keep going.
First night on board, James Michael told his sister he was going to the bathroom. What happened next is still
He's on the boat, and James Michael tells his sister he's going to the bathroom. Now, when you're from the South, Alabama, South Carolina, Mississippi, North Carolina, and you're going to the bathroom, do you know where you go? He went to pee off the side of the boat. That's what they do. That's what men do. My own husband. I'll never admit I said it, but it's true. And one time, my parents had a friend that came over to their house that went to pee outside while they were over there for dinner. And they found him laying in the darn boxwoods. He went to stand on the wall, and while he stood on a wall to pee, fell in the frickin' bushes. So I've seen it happen in Rocky Mount. Okay.
You remember leaving and going to find the bathroom?
No, ma'am.
Do you remember falling off the boat?
No.
If you don't know how it happened.
No, ma'am. I came to regain consciousness. I was in the water with no boat in sight.
So you, for a while, were passed out in the water.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
You were not. If you were passed out in the water, you would drown. Oh my God.
I can't float myself, even when I'm trying to. So there had to be, the Lord was with me when I was out there.
Well, I do think the Lord wanted him to live so this story could live on.
While I was passed out.
The next day,
Passed
when he
out.
hadn't returned,
If you're going to sue a cruise ship company, I would not use the term passed out. And maybe he's not going to sue. But I bet he is.
his family alerted the ship's crew. At 2:30, more than 12 hours after James Michael was last seen, Carnival notified the Coast Guard of a missing passenger.
So he goes to take a whiz off the deck at 2:30 in the morning. Anyone that is peeing and awake at 2:30 in the morning is hammered, unless you have a newborn and you're nursing or something, or live with a 9-year-old with autism who didn't take their trazodone. The family, they don't alert the Coast Guard. Now, this could be a part that I would be annoyed with Carnival. They didn't alert the Coast Guard for 12 hours? Where do you think they thought he was? I wonder if they interviewed. I'm sure they were like, he was so drunk. Maybe he fell asleep or hooked up with some, nail technician. Why did he tell his sister he was going to take a leak? She probably thought he went to take a piss and then went and fell out in the bed and was drunk as a skunk. That's what she thought. She was probably drunk. Now they're going to sue me for calling them all drunk. You are so beautiful. Adil, kiss my ass. Quit spamming me this morning. This is why I have I'm banning you. I'm going to suspend you because that was sort of nice. This is why I have a subscriber page, because I don't have people like that on there. Okay, let's see now what else. We've just talked about this on my subscriber page. We did. I just felt like this was needed for the rest of the world to hear.
A fairly significant search area was a potential of over 7,000 miles of ocean we had to search.
James Michael was alone in an area known to be a feeding ground for sharks.
I thought it was a shark. I mean, I was swimming in one direction, and I looked around, and I seen it at the corner of my eye. And it came up on me really quick. And I went under, and I could see it. And it wasn't a shark, I don't believe.
I went under and I could see it. He went under and opened his eyes in the ocean to look to see if it was a shark. If I saw a shark, well, one, I would probably doo-doo on myself, but I would get the hell out of there. I wouldn't go under and open my eyes.
But it had more like a flat mouth, and it came up and bumped one of my
Or
legs
the
and
hammerhead.
kicked it with the other leg. It scared me.
For a flat
not
mouth.
knowing what it was, or at the time how big it was.
What the
Obviously,
hell
it was
was
a
it?
fin.
The avid outdoorsman tried to stay positive
Avid
and calm.
outdoorsman.
Exhausted and hungry, he ate what he could find to maintain his energy.
Who would like to put some money into a pot and try to guess what he ate in the ocean? You know, if you watch this, you can't be in charge. If you can guess what he ate, I will Venmo you for a free subscriber membership for 3 months. That is a value of $15. Barbara Spurtzel just said, "You are beautiful. Don't block. Just playing." Oh, you really are being funny. No, Diana, you did not know that. You've guessed it. You've guessed. You knew that. Okay, ready?
Looked like bamboo. So I started eating on it. And it actually, I mean, I'm not going to say it tasted good, but it gave some type of flavor in my mouth other than salt water.
Was there any point?
Bamboo. Some bamboo floated by, and he started eating on it. Bam frickin' boo.
We thought, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this.
When it started getting back towards nighttime again, the water started getting colder. At that time, I thought, you know, how much longer am I going to have to be out here?
Yeah, but you just kept swimming?
Yes, ma'am.
Just keep swimming. If I were him right now, in fact, maybe I'm going to do it for him. I'm going to make a reel with that song from Dory. Just keep swimming.
The fall didn't kill me. You know, sea creatures didn't eat me. I felt like I was meant to get out of there.
As the sun was going down Thanksgiving night, James Michael says he spotted a glimmer of hope, the lights from a tanker ship, and decided to swim towards it.
Okay, if I saw a tanker ship and I was in the ocean and had been out there for 20 hours, would you think, did that make you feel better? I would think, oh my God, I'm about to get run over by a freaking tanker ship. Like, and could you swim close enough to a tanker ship? Yes, he's from Alabama, Carla. You have just won a membership for guessing something correctly. Send me your Venmo and I'll pay for 3 months. Yes. Yes, because this is a public service. We have to talk about things like this because this is important. Other people talk about Ukraine and very serious policy matters. This is purely for entertainment.
My final little burst of energy, the strength that I had, I used pretty much every bit of it to try to make it to one of them.
The Coast Guard then arriving, his miraculous rescue captured on camera.
When the Coast Guard got there,
Yeah.
what happened?
They circled the boat 2 or 3 times looking for me, and you know, I'd been taking off my socks and everything and was just waving them around my head.
I'm Southern. I'm half country. He just said, I done taken off my socks and was waving them around my head. Would you have kept your socks on all that night in the ocean? I can't imagine swimming in socks. So he's done taking off his socks and he's waving them around his head. Okay.
Do something where they would see me.
Which is smart.
And when that light finally hit me, somehow I heard it. We got him. And I seen a guy coming down from that helicopter, and it was coming towards me. Right then I thought, man, I see the light.
When the Coast Guard guy showed up in the water, what'd you say to him?
Well, the first thing I actually told him was, I don't have any clothes on.
Shut the front door. I don't have any clothes on. So he was swimming butt naked in the Gulf of Mexico with socks on, and he wasn't drunk when he fell in? I call bullshit. Naked with socks. And at that point, you've been swimming. You've been swimming for 20 hours. And he's worried that the person is going to be terrified that he has on no underpants. I mean, are you really worried about that? Like one time my husband had a medical emergency and he was butt naked in the shower and I had to call the ambulance. And I didn't say to the ambulance, he's in there naked. I mean, I just thought, you know what? They're going to have to deal with this. He's naked. That was not my, initial reaction. Did he use his pants to float? No, he didn't use any pants to float. He stood up on the rail, pulled his pants down, took his shirt off, and thought, I'm going to go for a little swim. That's what he did. Or at least I think.
Because I didn't. I did stripped out of everything. He said, that's fine. All right, and I was just like, okay.
I done stripped down.
And he told me to hold on to this life vest when I was just thinking, thank you. You're like a guardian angel coming down for me.
His rescuers believe he was seconds away from not making it.
No, he was not. He had a few more seconds. This guy just wants to be like a hero Navy SEAL.
He had nothing left.
He was fine.
Experience has given him new
I mean, he was
purpose.
waving his
These
socks
were actually
around.
the pants that I plan on wearing on the cruise, but never got to. And I put them on this morning, and I reached in the pocket.
We can't
and there
see
was
the
something-
pants.
It was a fortune. It says, life's a beach. Enjoy the waves.
Do you think it changed you?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
It opened my eyes.
Yes.
I take things for granted, I reckon, or a lot of people do.
Do you think you'll go on a cruise ship again?
Yeah, I will.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to get the drink package.
That much. I might not get within 10 foot of the rails, but I'll definitely be open to going on another cruise, because I really didn't get to go on this one.
Yeah, it was the first day. Carnival tells us they do have safety barriers in all the public areas that prevent guests from falling. As for James Michael, he told us he is thankful, very thankful to all the people that helped rescue him and that the experience has taught him the true meaning of being grateful, especially on Thanksgiving. Guys, he was planning to eat so much on this cruise ship. Yeah. He actually lost about 20 pounds from all the swimming.
That woman is excited. She's like, shit, 20 pounds. I could get in this black skirt.
Yeah, they enhance the safety standards of those competitions.
You said he was laughing through a lot of this. He is a very good sport about it. He sees some of the funny parts of it. He was definitely scared, and he is very grateful.
Yeah.
Wow, what an interview, Eva.
Give us a couple laughs, too.
Sure. That was something.
Thanks so much. Coming up, everybody. Will.
You are a little terrible, but I'm here for it. I mean, I am sorry. I don't understand. I mean, and I'm taking 80 of my followers on a cruise in January. If you fools drink that much and fall off, then that is too bad. But I ain't babysitting. I didn't really go on this one. He didn't get any food, but he did lose 20 pounds. Carry on. Subscribers. See y'all later. The rest of y'all, I hope you enjoyed that. Get your Friday ready. Come on over to the dark side if you need more daily entertainment.